Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Game 2 of Chase Squad versus 9-inch Torpedoes. I am still Jirachi. I don't know why'd I have changed from that. Anyway, yeah, I'm still Jirachi. This is still Baba Booey, and we're back in Jam Select.
Right. I'm excited. I'm ready to see game 2. Let's go.
My genius
Yeah,
will
Chase
be
Squad taking
understood
game 1
eventually.
pretty handily, I'm gonna say.
We do
I
what we
believe
must.
you could say that, yes.
A little bit. And the MVP votes, not even close, goes to Elucida, 9 votes. Next, only other person with votes was Allergic to Milk with 2. Yeah, I, I think that was a pretty clear MVP choice.
Yeah, no, he definitely, when you have, support level assists as the jungler, that's fairly telling. So props to him. Can't wait to talk to him, have a couple of questions and words with him following the end of the series.
Absolutely livid.
Absolutely.
Should be a good way to end the night.
Interestingly enough, 9-inch Torpedoes did not choose to ban the Zac after Elucida's just, I'm going to just say, monstrous performance on that last game. They have kept more or less the same bans, did blame the Vladimir this time. They think that's the problem, but have chosen the Swain to go against the Lulu and the Olaf in the jungle for theatrics. And oh yeah, Elucida got his
jungle.
Elucida guy's Echo. Oh my god.
This is gonna be an is that a
oh wait,
Shyvana in the mid lane?
Oh wait, I think they're trolling. Wait. Yeah, they have to be trolling because
I don't think Shyvana does good in the mid lane.
No, yeah, Guy Fieri has the TP. I'm pretty sure that's just a mid lane Echo and they're trolling, but either way, his Shyvana, Chase Squad went 1-1 last week, but the one game they won was when Elucida got the Shyvana and put on his carry pants, so he is absolutely capable of doing good things with this champion.
Yeah, and a little bit going back to form, they're putting C-Man, they're sticking him on his comfort pick, they're keeping him back on the Lulu.
You too will be
good to see that. The Ziggs coming out from Fling Panda. Ash going back over to Bearded Barrel Lover. He did do plenty of damage last game, but Allergic to Milk going back to the Lucian. That is a whole disgusting.
And they got the Braum. That's even Lucian Braum is even more disgusting of a lane than Lucian Blitzcrank. Oh god.
The good old Urgot hovers.
Oh man. Oh my god. Wait.
So Zac support?
They took the Zac for this. Okay. I mean, okay. Alrighty then.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they didn't want to use one of their bans. They wanted to take the Zac away, though, still. Maybe Theatrics didn't feel like playing it, and so they gave it down to Nature Dan?
I mean, Dan, I know, plays some decently unconventional supports. When I was researching for our match last week, I saw he plays Sejuani support, so Zac support can work, so, like...
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say, Zac support's bad. It does have really good engage, has the knock-up, the ult can take people back, so plenty of CC, which is really what you're... one of the key factors you want when looking into a support. So definitely think it could be viable, just not something very meta. Something that I think this is the first time I personally am going to see a Zac support. So I'm excited.
I got destroyed by
this
it
game to happen.
Right after the rework. I got destroyed by Zac support in a couple games. Like, it can work.
Sayada, why do our casters hate off-meta support so much? I'm not hating on off-meta support.
I'm not hating on them. I mean, I hate on them in, like, normals, but, like...
I was just more confused as to how this was going to work, but I thought about it for a couple of seconds. I see the game plan. I see how they can execute. I think it's going to be a lot harder than someone like a Braum or a Thresh or a Blitzcrank, but definitely still executable. They can do it. Even Sejuani, like that's a very viable support. In fact, I even played a game of Galio support earlier today,
Well,
but Galio's banned, so it's
yeah,
whatever.
Galio's banned. Gert has the Galio support special is more like the Gert special, so that's not out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't get over Delusion Braum. I just can't.
It's going to be interesting. And so, last game was a huge talk about, the junglers and stuff. And so I'm curious now, two very different junglers than the last game. Both still fairly early game junglers, Shyvana, Olaf. Interesting to see how they're going to impact their lanes early. I think Olaf does have a lead in the earlier game, with the axe throw and the undertow, being able to slow champions and get to them a little bit faster. Well, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, Shyvana being that kind of more like just power farm early and then destroy team fights, and that is kind of how Lucida plays it. Maybe even get some solo Rift Heralds going.
Yeah, solo Rift Herald on any jungler. I want you to do it this game.
Oh my
Do
god.
it for me.
Also, a real quick note, when I was looking up Seaman, I did notice he was a support main, unless I'm sorely mistaken, but it kind of makes sense that he's going to take the Lulu. You actually have to, CS and, consciously lane against one person, not something a support normally does. But, he's clearly pretty experienced on the Lulu and can definitely provide that support to the rest of his team in fights.
Mm-hmm.
But,
so
take him down.
Just about.
We had the same thought. We had the same thought, didn't we?
Who do you think is going to win this game? I could have a spectator delay.
I'm gonna give it to Chase Squad again. I know their comp is just brutal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One thing to kind of note is that, at least in my perception of it, no team really, aside from their supports, no one really has a designated tank as someone to just soak up damage. They're all just wanting to burst each other as fast as they can.
It's gonna be some explosive fights.
It's gonna lead to very explosive team fights. I do think that Chase Squad can pull it out. I do think they will get the 2-0, but again, it's so much heavily dependent on Elucida and Theatrics and how well they can impact the other lanes. Elucida did really well in the last game. Let's see what Theatrics can do this time around on the Olaf.
Alright, we're back in the game. Game 2 of Chase Squad versus 9-inch Torpedoes. As soon as I change over, there we go. Realized I probably should have changed the stream. Also, should just go real quick. Modified overlay so we don't have the teams on the wrong sides. And there we go. Okay, we're all set. Woo! Okay. We're back. Back, boys.
30 seconds minion spawn.
Yeah, no early game shenanigans this time. Just not both junglers, both teams just starting in normal spots. No crazy invades.
Interesting to see the normal jungle start, pre-game start. After I believe it was Chase Squad did a little bit of roaming as 5 in the last game. So, and I'm interested to see Bearded Bear Lover on this Ashe again. He didn't have the world's worst game last time, but definitely did not reflect the amount of damage that he did. He did do a lot of damage, and so
tons of damage.
Yeah. So I'm ready to see
I'm
how
slowly-
he is again on this
I'm
Ash.
slowly devolving into Freak, and yes, I intentionally used the word devolving.
You know, if I ever just ignore Rich, there's a good reason for it, you know?
He doesn't even listen to me.
Friends don't let other friends
We
become
got a
friends.
little bit of a cheese bush going on. Yep, concussive blow stacking onto both members, and there's the heal already coming out of Bear to Bear Lover. Nice little level 1 cheese bush. Donville taking a little bit of damage in return, but yep, there's the piercing light landing onto. Ooh, exhaust also coming out.
A little overzealous with that exhaust. Not quite level 2. Didn't have the E to be able to go further in, I feel at least. And, you know, a slight little critique I want to do. Oh, never mind.
Electric Milk
Lucian
bashing in, gonna just slap a Donville and a Electric Milk together, but is gonna get stunned by the concussive blows. Electric Milk not quite in range to pop that blob passive. Still more 1 trades for this Chase Squad bot lane. Second game in a row that they've been able to really get good damage down early to this 9IT bot lane.
Yeah, you know, that's really the power of Lucian Braum, you know, with the 4-stack concussive blows and then Lucian with the double auto attacks. It makes it super easy to proc the stun. You get extra damage off the stun, you get extra damage from them just being stunned there. You could get in maybe 1, maybe 2 more auto attacks. Just leads to a lot of damage going down the bottom lane. You know, good to see Allergic to Milk and Donville knowing where they spike and using it to their advantage.
Yeah, some nice play from the bot lane of Chase Squad. Meanwhile, on the rest of the map, not too much is happening. Theatrics kind of looking for an invade, but Alusta's top / blue side jungle is very close. Guy Fury taking a lot of damage from the Ziggs. Allergic to Milk, still landing more piercing lights, looking to go even more aggressive. Guy Fury has dropped low in health, but he is so far keeping up in CS, 17 to 18 so far. So, well, he does have the teleport, so he can back soon, get the health refresh. Yeah, he's going back now. He'll heal up and then teleport back to lane, and he'll be just fine.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I know is very common among Echoes is to, you know, go in, you know, maybe drop a little bit in health, but, you know, if that's fine, you can just you can teleport back to lane. So, I'm not really super worried about him yet. There he is down. I want to CS, but he'll hopefully clean that up. And it is important to note that with all of this pressure that Allergic to Milk and Donville are putting in the bottom lane, they are at a CS disadvantage to Bear, Lever, and Nature Dam. So maybe they're focusing a little bit too much on the poke, and they need to, you know, focus more on, you know, denial of CS rather than just poking at random opportunities.
Yeah, they do need to look for an all-in soon, but speaking of all-ins in this middle lane, we got the gank coming in from Elusa. The Flame Panda gonna flash away, but it's just taking too much damage. The Smite gonna come down, not quite gonna take down Flame Panda with the burn. Nice flash and gets away with his life.
It was close. It did go down to about 100 HP, so really close. And I'm not sure if I saw it correctly, but I think Fury might have his E auto attack. I think it might have gone on to a minion. Maybe.
Wanna rewind and go check that real quick?
Yeah, I'll check that.
Thank you. Love you.
It did. It did.
Oh,
it went right onto a minion.
Oh, that's
so,
unfortunate.
You know.
I'm in the spot lane. Allergic to Milk going aggressive once again. Exhaust comes down. Beard Barrel over does not quite have the concussive blows stacked onto him, and now CS's bot lane is in a little bit of trouble. The Ashe slows just whittling away at them, and they're going to be on the losing end of that trade.
So CS having these advantages, you know, potentially could have had first blood, had a good trade in the bottom lane to start off, but as this game goes on, not necessarily victories for Niners Torpedoes, but something that they're at least walking away living with, and so they can take those small victories. They will end up adding up.
Yeah, just staying in this game, and while the solution Braum lane is such a good lane with the synergy, Ash is, like, as a Lucian, Ash is one of those AD carries I just do not like playing against. You dash in, you get all your burst off, but she just slows you for days, and as you try to get out, you just can't. You take too much damage in return, so Bearded Barrel over doing a nice little job of getting some of that return damage back.
It's important to note, CS is very close in this game amongst every lane, amongst every position. Like, the most right now is the difference of mid lane at 3.
Well, now it's 1.
Yeah, and so it's very close.
Oh, we have an 8 CS lead for Elucida, but he also was clearing Krugs.
Well, you know, Theatrics, get up to Krugs. Get back that
Go.
CS.
Go. This is like, the gold is dead even, CS is dead even. We're just waiting for a fight to break out. Oh, 6 CS lead for Bearded Barrel Lover. It's official. It's GG. They have a 200 gold lead.
It's all over. But, you know, I think,
we can exit the stream now.
Yeah. I do think, you know, as long as, if this game stays even for various amounts of time, I do think this will end up benefiting 9-inch Torpedoes. Give Ash enough time where she can get a couple of items, start to carry him, so Zach can tank up, so Olaf can get big, you know, and Ziggs can get items. I think this very much is going in favor of 9-inch Torpedoes. We're just gonna have to wait and see if they can execute the snowball properly.
Speaking of Olaf, he did start up the dragon, so Lucida is hanging around this bush, wants to go, and is gonna dive in. Nature Dan gonna take a lot of damage, gonna get stunned up by concussive blows. Blob's passive is gonna go down. Dragon on the backside gets taken by Lucida, nicely done by him. Blob's getting kind of ignored. Yep, Nature Dan is gonna come back up, but Lucida and Donfell onto Fling Panda, they're gonna stun up. First blood for Lucida, along with the dragon. Nature Dan does not quite go down Guy Theory, not quite in range with the Time Winder, but nice, just nice round of plays overall by Elucida and for Chase Squad.
And just as I said that even this is going to be benefiting 9-inch Torpedoes, they go for a dragon fight and they lose first blood, they lose the dragon. Thankfully it was only an ocean, so it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't like it was a mountain or an infernal, but still end up losing on that fight. Just really well played by Chase Squad there.
Yeah, God forbid Elucida get his hands on an infernal and just, oh god.
And also, Elucida did get the kill on that first blood, so that extra gold is going into the Shyvana, which can carry a fight. Can carry the team.
Does have a 700 gold lead currently over Theatrics just on his own. Not massive, but is something if he can snowball off of that, then definitely can put Chase Squad on his back. The entire gold lead right now is onto Elucida, but teleport is coming down from, that is going to be the Echo. Exhaust going to go down onto him, also going to get knocked up by the Elastic Slingshot. Going to dodge the left bounce. Dan puts himself back in the fight. Bearded Barrel Lover gonna not quite go down. God Theory does not hit the Time Winder. Bearded Barrel Lover barely gets out alive. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Theatrics gonna get the Chilling Smite and the Undertow on the Seaman, but Elucida is here for the counter game because, of course, they're just gonna blow up Theatrics. He's gonna go down. The red buff not quite gonna take him down. Stock, there we go. Stockdale is gonna get the return kill, but he has a Shyvana just whacking away at him. There we go. Double kill for Elucida. 3-0 on the Shyvana.
Yeah. Oh, and the Salt just gonna go clear the wave. And you know,
this, wait. Mega Inferno Bomb. Oh, so when I know an ability name, so I'm being pretentious. Just go ahead.
I mean, I think we all know it's a Mega Inferno Bomb. I mean, that's just a description of it, but you know.
Maybe say the ability name rather than just Ziggs ult. Meanwhile, Lucian ult. I mean, Calling coming out.
Yeah, about to say,
Okay, we're firing me from casting. I'm
I think we're reporting Rich.
Fort Jirachi.
Never allowed them cast.
Ah, God.
But no, so
Guy Theory have the Undertow land on him. Good. Dash over the wall for some safety. Theatrics on, and Olaf does not have a flash, not going to follow him over the wall. Just nice and easy escape for Guy Fieri, but in the meantime, Ursula just diving in onto Theatrics. That is just so much damage from the Shyvana. Does have the, oh god, what's that item called? Blood Razor completed. That's what James called, and we did have, yo. Thanks, Hoagie.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm with you. But
Hoagie's full assault, apparently. It's okay. Well, Seaman taking a lot of damage from the Swain in the top lane as we pan away because of course, well, Seaman's gonna get away. Nature Dan. No, final stack not gonna tick.
I will say,
Torpedo's
bot lane has played this bot lane incredibly well, considering that it is a Lucian Braum. They are, you know, they haven't given away any kills, and, you know, they're fairly close in CS against a lane that I would think that should be crushing them, but they have pulled it away.
Ghosting in, but Elusa is here for backup. Guy Fieri gonna chrono shift back and gonna get the stun, the Theatrics, and that, arrow not gonna hit. Guy Fieri does clean up that kill. Elusa gonna be unstoppable, getting the zigs, but that's a 4v2. The bot lane of 990 are caught out, and yep, double kill for Elusa. Donville gonna pick up one for his own, and that's easy 4 kills over the Chase Squad.
Yeah, you know, Chase Squad collapsing right down onto 9 torpedoes. They thought they had the way out, and then Guy Fieri goes back in with the engage with the Time Wander, and just wrecks their team with all of the AoE damage. You know, Elusa with that Blood Razor is attacking incredibly fast compared to Theatrics.
He's sitting on 3.8k gold in his pocket, because why not? He's been sitting on that Blood Razor for forever, but still getting so much more done. Pink Ward battle ends with both Pink Wards going down. Allergic Smoke gonna flash the Elastic Sling shot from Dan, but gonna get pulled back in by the Stretching Strikes. Yep, this is a bit of a 2v2 right now, actually. Donville is coming down to protect Allergic Smoke, but bounce gonna only land onto Braum. Theatrics gonna get stunned up by the concussive blows. Nature Dan doesn't land the second knockup, but here comes Guy Fieri for the backup. Allergic Milk is not gonna go down. Oh, the parallel convergence stun saves him. Allergic to Milk picking up Theatrics, and Nature Dan is getting dove upon.
Oh, watch out for the 6.
Echo, but Stock Daily is getting plenty of damage down onto Seaman in this top lane. Is not gonna get the kill. Nature Dan not quite getting out. Oh, Mega Inferno Bomb. Nice damage on Guy Fieri, but Nature Dan doesn't have much to do with Donville. Does get arrowed up by Bear with nice chrono break back in. Chrono shift, but now here's Elusa, just casually double kills, gonna blow up third. Yep, triple kill for Elusa. He's massive right now in the Shyvana, 9-0. Oh my god.
So last game Elusa was all about team play and about getting his team ahead. This game he said, screw that, I want all the glory. 9-0-2 at 15 minutes.
Blood Razor Triforce at 15 minutes.
He is just going off this game, going off this series. He is not going to beat the 9. He is playing out of this world right now in these series.
He is pissed his team lost without him last week, and he is back with a vengeance.
And, you know, with the rest of his team, you know, they're coordinating so well. You know, they're always making sure they always collapse at the right place.
Here on the Nature Dan, yep, no blood passive. Elusa is legendary, but yeah, why not? In the bot lane, Theatrics gonna just get kited out by Allergic Milk, and just too easy. Usaki is forced to flash away from the calling.
And oh, he just got deleted.
Just bye. Just bye, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, just saw Elusa dive and I was like, yeah, there's no need to commentate on this stock. They always in a 3v1 under tower. Gonna clear away the minion wave though. Out of mana, he's gonna have to back. Probably give up this tower. He will be safe.
They're pushing an inhib tower at 16 minutes.
Because, like, why not?
So far ahead.
Yeah, turret going down. Elusa, why Dan can't fight this? It's a 3v2. Yep, Gavier just gonna pop Nature Dan, and Theatrix is up next. They're gonna get him. They are gonna get the 2 kills back though. Double kill for what's his face, Fleeing Panda, but
Alright, so maybe the inhibitor turret was a little too far at almost 17 minutes.
They still got a 2 for 2. Like
it's still a worth trade.
It was a 2v3, and they got 2v2, 2 for 2. It was like, wow, they're just at least this 11-1. Like, I don't know what else to say.
And now they're pushing Rift Herald, and they don't even need their jungler with them because they're so far ahead in all the other lanes. I mean,
it's a 10k gold lead at 17 minutes.
Yeah, this is the goal that we were seeing, 28 minutes into the last game, and now they have it at, 10 minutes less than that. I mean, it's just ridiculous how far Chase Squad is ahead in this game. I mean, Allergic to Milk 202, Gavier 319. I mean, even Seaman is at least even at 0-1 and 3. Like, he's not doing horrible on his own. He held his own against Soy, which is what I think pretty much all he needed to do in that lane. And so Elusa just manning up at 11-1 and 4, just taking this team, taking them to destroy the Nexus personally himself.
Yeah.
What a game.
He does have the second most farm in the game, is 3 behind Stock Alias, who does have the most, and is also tied with Allergic to Milk at 126. Nope, there we go. Allergic to Milk gonna overtake him. Fleeing Panda is ghosting in onto Allergic to Milk, is a 1v2, but just they're turning so much damage on the Panda, and there's a calling on Theatrix. TP gonna come in, and yep, of course, here's Elusa around the side. Allergic to Milk not even gonna go down. Stock Alias is up next. Yo, there we go. Oh, not quite. No, there we go. Seaman gonna pick it up with the glare lens, and Guy Fieri is diving in on the Nature Dan. What's bounce gonna come? Guy Fieri gonna chrono shift back to safety, and yup, just easy 4 kills. Bear Lover just pushing bot, gets the tower, but J Squad have the Rift Herald in the middle, and then they're just gonna get so much out of this.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, this is a perfect time to get Baron, but it's 19 minutes. Baron isn't even on the map yet.
Exactly.
They're going to take this Rift Herald and do some serious damage.
Yep.
There's the inhib going down.
2 inhibs at 19 minutes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the rest of 9-inch torpedoes was dead, and Bear Level was just like farming down the bottom line, pushing down the tower, being like, guys, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing in 19 minutes. He wasn't sure how to react. He wasn't sure if, do I keep pushing? Do I go back to base? And it is incredibly hard. You don't usually see this kind of a lead at 19 minutes. It's now a 12,000 gold lead. Just ridiculous how far ahead that Chase Squad is.
13,000 for a bit. Like, yeah. And, Elusa's 13-1. Like, I don't know what else to say. He's participated in all but 2 of this team's kills. Oh my god, he has a 6k gold lead by himself, over double the gold of Theatrix. Like, this is just ridiculous. He has a Blade of the Rune King and Ninja Tabbies now. It's 20 minutes and he has 3 of them, Spike. You have 2 items at 20 minutes, you're snowballing. 3 items, oh my god.
And so now Chase Squad just gonna do this little dance around the Baron, but Elusa.
I don't even want to say anything anymore. It's just utter destruction from Elusa. Gonna dive into a 1v3 though. No, he's not gonna go down because of the wild growth. Why not? Triple kill for him. There's the Quadra. Yep, Quadra kill. They want to give. No, they're not gonna be able to give him the Penta. Stock the Alias around to the side. Yeah, Quadra kill for Elusa. Clean ace. It's 17-1. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is gonna be the start of the Baron dance, but
nope.
Clean ace at 21 minutes with 2 inhibitors down. You're gonna just end the game.
What's a Baron dance? Allergic to Milk. No fear of Theatrix. No Theatrix is just too far behind. Nexus turret number 1 and 2 both go down. Nexus is being targeted now. Everyone's up for 990, but it does not matter. Nexus goes down 2-0 for Chase Squad. GG. Thank you for the $5. Oh god, Saito's a real torpedo could at least take a single dragon. Saito's just donating for just donating more money for the shade. Thank you for the donations, though. Goes to the prize pool, I believe. But yeah, okay.
All right, who do you think did the most damage?
A Donval.
It was him.
Oh my god.
For a 21-minute game, doing
22k damage.
almost 22,000 damage.
I'm okay. Greg, post the MVP poll. Just I can honestly just call it right now, but I'm not going to. Yeah, once Greg
Did
posts,
over 1,000 damage a minute.
I don't even know what to say in this cast. Like, when you reach the point, you just kind of stop commentating because everyone's just dying in an instant. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give prompts to Saito. You know, he was, or not to Saito, sorry, to Elucida. You know, he was where he needed to be in the early parts of that game. You know, able to get the kills, able to snowball himself and snowball his team in terms of map pressure. You know, because there's no way that you end a game just over 21 minutes with just snowballing yourself. You are also snowballing your team. You're snowballing the pressure. You're taking towers. Man, that was a...
Okay. Since I have to ask you, who's the MVP?
You know, C-Man did save Elucida's KDA there at the very end, giving him the wild growth. No, but Elucida, hands down, I don't see how you give this to anyone else.
I don't know. He already has 7. He has 7 votes already. I don't want to discredit the rest of the team. They all played quite well. They were able to follow up with this entire series. It's just they followed up his engages and were able to dish out damage too. But game one he got out all the he got off all the right engages. His team was able to clean up this time. He was engaging and being the one cleaning up. So just great series from him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is in the Play of the Game interview channel. So you want to jump up?
Yeah, sure. Let's go talk to him, man.
Sweet.
Oh wait, who sent me here?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
No, I was like talking to people. All of a sudden I'm here. Did I got abducted? Oh no.
blame Greg.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, congrats on the 2-0 and Game 1 MVP and presumably Game 2 MVP. You currently have 7 votes for you. I'm okay, you know what?
Thank you.
This isn't gonna... Hold 1 second. Full results. Because I know this isn't gonna change. Yep, you're now officially Game 2 MVP as well, so congrats. Saito forgot that voting for Hansu meant we had to listen to Hansu.
Nah, it's fine, dude. I'm not important.
We're retracting all the votes. We're giving someone else the MVPs, but nah. That was Game 2. Well, not Game 2. Game 1 was definitely pretty. Yeah, it was not necessarily a stomp, but like it ran away around like 15-20 minutes, and this game was just over at like 5. Like I didn't.
You're right, Rich. Words are hard, friend.
I just witnessed the 17-1 Shyvana in 21 minutes. Like, I don't know what to say. I didn't know what to say during the cast. At some point, it was just like, okay, and the fight's going, and oh look, everyone's just dead in an instant.
Well, what do you think? I mean, he had a Triforce, Blood Nation, Breaker, and King. Come on, man. Like, he got so far ahead. So, like, Rich, do you have any questions you want to ask first?
I mean,
I guess I'll give you the floor.
Yes, I mean, I do actually have something. Last week you did have some unfortunate computer issues and kind of had to watch while your team, I believe they lost to, I think it was to T4S. would need to
Yeah,
double
we
check.
lost 2 last game.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, first, when did you just? Because I'm curious, when did you get like the new computer? Like, just yesterday,
The computer
or like when, like, did you like get a new computer, or you're on someone else's, or?
no? I'm gonna have to give out a huge shout out to Eric, who came to me up. He messaged me on Facebook like, "Hey, bro, got a spare computer if you wanna use it." And he said, "You can send it to." Okay, he said, "Well, he had it for a while, and then he's got a new PC, and he's like, hey, if you're not gonna use it, I can ship it to you. All you gotta do is like compensate for the the shipping cost." And I'm just like speechless because
Holy!
I didn't think he was kind of. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad. Like we meme a lot, and him and I flame on each other a lot. But just the thing that makes me so happy about this tournament is like under the name of Phi Mi Alpha, we under the name of brotherhood, we can come together and help each other, even if we don't know each other in real life. We have that special bond that makes us connected, and the fact that he provided me with just a computer that he doesn't need, that meant a lot for me. That you know, it means a lot. So thank you,
Okay,
Eric.
holy shit! I want
Wow.
honorary MVP for Eric slash Guy Fieri. Like, I didn't even know this. Okay, wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wow. That's
Yeah, he's a really good guy. I mean, he shit sucks me, and he took my penta, but I don't. He's a good guy.
yeah, absolutely. So, follow up. So you got the computer from Eric. I oh god, I'm now trying to think of how to phrase this, but
Words are hard, by the way.
I'm fully aware. I figured
I
that
I,
out.
I understand.
I figured that out last game when I was like, okay, what oh look, another one's dead. But yeah, I got a new computer. Had to thanks, Anna. I guess had to like watch from the sides.
Hmm.
Were just thinking like, oh, okay, time to come back with a vengeance, or it was just like, okay, well, this is another game, and it just happened to turn into going off 2 games in a row.
Well, to be honest, like when I couldn't play, I just you can't practice when you don't have a computer. But I did a lot of researching, just like watching other players play a lot and see how they do it. So I guess I just like had a mental training, just like watching other videos and stuff and learning the routes and what they would do in certain situations. And I did talk to a lot of my team a lot. We communicated a lot with like um, champions, tools, and roles, etc. And ultimately, even when I didn't have my computer, I was still able to keep my um, practice up and communicate with the team. And I think we were prepared as a team for this one because last time we had like 1 or 2 subs, and having 1 or 2 sub is not really fun to play with, and I understand that. So
Well, prep in general is awesome, but like it just sounds like you did so much out game prep and it definitely paid off. So yeah, definitely.
I'm genuinely surprised as well when I saw the end score. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah, Matt, you got anything?
Yeah, talking about the first game, it was Zach. Oh my God, who was the other jungler? Zach versus
At least.
Zach versus Elise. Did you do any prep, knowing that Theatrix was a very early game oriented jungler? Did you do any prep or anything special to try to help track the Elise? Because it seemed like no matter where one of you went, it seemed like the other one was always right behind each other, and you guys were always consistently counter-caking each other. So was there any specific things that you did to help kind of keep track and figure out where the Elise was at all times to help with the counter?
No, I actually really didn't. But you know what they say?
Sorry,
You totally just cut out at, you know what they say. I don't know what they say.
You know what they say? Great minds think alike.
Mm.
Well, one of us are great.
Oh,
It's him.
shots.
It's him.
Oh.
It's him. It's him.
Shots.
That's why he's in diamond and I'm not. No, but it's really funny. I'm not too sure, but I think our jungle pass just lined up perfectly, and half of the time I just had a feeling he's gonna gank mid. Because I was kind of certain. Well, I was thinking that since Eric didn't have much pressure mid lane because he's not a mid lane player, so maybe if Adam could focus a lot, the Atrix would focus a lot on mid, they can get the mid snowballing, and he chose a Vigar. So I stuck around mid a lot and to see what happens, and it just happens that every time I go there, Elise is there with me, and just like 2v2 party. I'm just okay, that's fine by me.
I mean, whatever works.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it definitely seemed to work out. I think Rich and I noticed, the same thing of it was whoever counter engaged the gank. Usually, their team walked ahead with a little skirmish victory there. So it's just cool to see how that interaction was happening. But yeah, no, that's all I have. That's all the question.
Yeah, I don't have much else. So yeah, once again, congrats on the 2-0 and the double MVP. So
Oh, can I get a shout out real quick?
ooh, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Shout out to Matt who played for top lane today. He's a sub, but thank you for cooperating a lot. I know our team is a handful, especially with a bunch of memers in our team. But I appreciate your attempt. You when you saved my ass during my Shyvana rampage at the end of the game. He flash ulted me to save me. I'm just like, oh, support me.
Yeah, just real quick before we go, yeah, massive props to C-Man coming in and subbing and doing a lot of definitely unseen work, I'd say, on that Lulu both games. But yeah, if I assume we've got nothing else, so that's going to do it for tonight for PMA LCS. Chase Squad picking up the 2-0 over 9-inch torpedoes. We will be back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST with 3 Pump Chumps versus Team Solo Feed, where you get to watch either me or Matt feed.
Because it's only one of us can feed.
Only one, because it's solo feed. But yeah, until then, we will not be casting that, but you get to watch us play. So until the next time on PMA LCS, I have been Rich Drachi Matties.
Right, and I've been Matt Bababoo Bowles.
Bababoo Bulls. And good night, guys.
Night, y'all.